The tailgating is finished and the fans are slowly filing into the ballpark. We've got a Sunday afternoon showdown here on the 2K Sports Network, and we are pleased to bring it to you. I am Jeannie Zalasko, working the Hardball Central Desk with Steve Chiziot. On tap, it's the Arizona Diamondbacks, set to take on the Pittsburgh Pirates. Randy Johnson will be the Arizona starter in this one, possessing an ERA just above 1.4. Ian Snell will also get the start for Pittsburgh.
Ian Snell, Jeannie, is a strikeout pitcher. His 169 strikeouts were the most by a Pirates right-hander since Chris Benson recorded 184 in 2000. This is a guy with a fastball that darts all over the place. Good late movement in mid-90s and a nice...
Thanks, Steve. Time for the call by John Miller and Joe Morgan. Hi, guys.
On the shores of the Allegheny River here in Pittsburgh, the Steel City, we're at PNC Park, where a mighty blast of 443 feet would plant one right in the river. 2K Sports is ready to bring you Major League Baseball action from Pittsburgh.
Man, that's what...
Swing and a drive, deep left center. Bay is over, and he makes the catch for the out.
This one's headed towards the gap, but it's a bit high, and the left fielder moves to his left, and he puts it away.
One out, nobody on. First pitch to him. Here's one popped fouled. He kicks, he throws. A swing and a fly ball to left center field. Duffy glides over and makes the catch for the out.
John, that was a great call to shift the defense. They swung that outfield to the right and had him played perfectly.
2 outs, nobody on. Ian Snell, ready, delivers. There's a swing and a rocket toward short. Wilson fields it. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And he'll have no play on this one. That'll go as an error. Tracy comes to bat now. It's the first time at the plate for him.
John, I'm sure they'd like to get that leading run moved up in the scoring position, but I don't think this guy's got enough speed to give him the green light.
That ball is lifted high in the air, deep down the right field line. Gone! A 2-run homer.
Well, he challenged him with the four-seam fastball. That's just an overpowering fastball, but he didn't overpower the hitter. And what he did was hit it out of the ballpark.
Yeah, this is when it gets good, though, Joe. This is big league hard ball. The power pitcher throwing his best fastball, and the power hitter getting right on it. Stayers comes up for the first time right now. Base is empty, 2 down here. Hit in the air to left center. And it is starting to head out toward the wall, and he's thinking extra bases. He pulls into second with a stand-up double. Drew ready to step in now.
John, he's just got to make some solid pitches here. Don't worry about the guy on second base because he's not a threat to steal.
First pitch, here it comes. A swing and a fly ball to left center field. Bay makes the catch, and that ends the inning. The Diamondbacks pick up a couple here to break the tie. Now we go to the last of the first. The Diamondbacks lead it 2-0. The big unit, Randy Johnson, is going to be doing the pitching. He was a 4-game winner last year. He's got 7 wins for the year.
Well, Randy Johnson holds everything in his hand, and that's the way.
Hit slowly in the ground toward third. Tracy, throw on to first, in time, 1 away.
Nice play by the third baseman to keep his head down, then simply come up throwing.
Nobody on base with 1 out. Here's the pitch. Slider just misses. 1 ball, no strikes.
That one just broke down and out of the strike zone.
Now the 1-0 pitch. Good changeup. 1 ball, 1 strike.
And that's how you mix things up. Get the changeup moving away.
One ball, 1 strike. Here's the pitch. Good looking fastball, but called the ball. 2-1.
A lot of times that fastball up and in can be the toughest pitch for anybody to hit.
2-1 the count, and Randy Johnson sends it in there. The 2-1 pitch is a fastball taken for called strike 2. Two on the way. Fastball got him looking. 2 down.
Well, if you have a good fastball, keeping it down makes it doubly tough.
Now let's take a look at the men who are umpiring today's game.
And John, we have a quality team of umpires today. This game should run smoothly.
Base is empty, 2 down. First pitch on the way. Starts him out with a slider for a strike. He deals. That strike makes it 0-2. And here's where Bay has to get very protective of the strike zone.
With 2 strikes, you have to be more aggressive now.
He throws. Good slider that time, but it's ruled a ball. 1-2.
That one just broke down and out of the strike zone.
One and 2 the count. Randy Johnson, here's his pitch. Splitter starts too low and winds up in the dirt.
You always try to keep the splitter down because that'll set up the next pitch.
2-2 pitch. Hit in the air to center field. Burns puts it away, and the side is retired. So they go down in short order. After 1, Arizona is leading 2-0. It's the bottom 3 of the batting order coming up. And this one is fouled off. He fouls that one off. On the ground to first, LaRoche. And he'll step on first for out number 1.
Nice play over there at first just to keep that one for himself.
One out, nobody on. Swung on and hit in the air to right center. Duffy lets this one eat him up. And he pulls into first with that base hit with 1 out. Johnson gets his first look in this one.
Good time to try to steal right here, John. If you want to win ball games in this league and keep pressure on teams, you've got to utilize that running game.
With 1 out, there's a runner at first. Pitch on the way. Drops down a bunt. Snell. And he throws to first in time for out number 2.
Perfect job. You just want to deaden the ball enough so that the only play is at first. Good job to move the runner into scoring position.
2 down and a runner on second. First pitch to him. And this one's off the catcher's glove. On 1 the count. Ian comes in with it. He lays off the changeup. It's a good pitch, but it's 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch. Here it is. Swing and a miss on a fastball, and it's 1-2. Ball and 2 strikes. Swing and a grounder to first. LaRoche, and he'll step on first to retire the side. The Arizona Diamondbacks pick up a hit but leave a man at second and fail to score. On now to the last half of the second. The D-backs are on top 2-0.
The middle of the order, the 4, 5, 6 spots coming up next.
Quick reflexes there allowed him to get out of the way.
Here's the 1-0 delivery. Got him to golf with that one, and it's even up at 1 ball, 1 strike. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Swung on and lined to right field, and it's through. That's a base hit, and he's in there. Very close play, but he beat it out.
He chased that one low, but he caught up with it. John, you can swing at pitches out of the strike zone if you can get good wood on them.
Freddie Sanchez
Is up to the plate now. He had 81 RBIs last year. 1 man on, nobody out. And he delivers.
Oh, and he can't catch up there. 0-1. Oh, and 1 the count. Randy Johnson fires. Sanchez takes the ball. That evens the count. Now he's set. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Good looking fastball, but called the ball. 2-1. He's at the belt. Now the 2-1 pitch.
Well, he must have been looking for something off speed because that's a pitch he can handle.
He's ready. The 2 ground ball to short. They might try for 2. Drew to second for 1. And they get 2. A great double play.
Well, Joe, I bet this one brings back some great memories of getting 2 with you and David Concepcion.
John, sure does. I always love making the double play. This is one of the most enjoyable plays to make in baseball. That is, except the big fly.
Oh, yeah.
First pitch on the way. Swing and a ball popped foul to the left side. On the ground to first. Stayers. And he'll step on first to retire the side. So no runs, 1 hit, and nobody left. We'll go to the top of inning number 3.
The D-backs have the lead
2-0.
And the 2, 3, 4 spots will be coming up next.
First pitch is a fastball in there for a strike.
The pitch. That's a foul ball. Swing and a miss, and he's heading for first. He throws to first.
Great location on this pitch. He kept it down and caught the corner.
Braun will step in. He reached on an error his last time.
1 out, none on.
First pitch, here it comes. And he sends this one in the air towards center. Duffy is right there, and he hauls it in.
That's about as easy as it gets for a center fielder.
Chad Tracy gets a shot here. Last year he had 7 home runs. 2 outs, nobody on.
Swing and a soft grounder towards second. Gomez throws to first in time for out number 3. They go down quickly and quietly here. Now we'll go to the bottom of the 3rd. Arizona's on top 2-0.
It's the last third of the batting order coming up.
Swung on and grounded towards the hole. Hudson. And his throw gets him. 1 away.
That's a nice textbook defensive play, John. This ball is fielded by the second baseman, and he gets the easy force at first base.
1 out, nobody on. He throws. Swing and a fly ball. Burns is in his tracks as he puts this one away. Snell will get his first shot in this one right here. 2 outs, nobody on. First pitch on the way. Swings and misses at that fastball. It's 0-1.
Way to be patient.
Oh, and 1 the count. Randy Johnson fires.
Sometimes you stay away just to set up the pitch inside. Let's see if he comes back inside with this one.
One ball, 1 strike, the pitch. Hit in the air to left center. Drew puts it away for out number 3. And they're held in check here in their half of the inning. We're through 3 innings now. The Diamondbacks lead 2-0. The 5, 6, 7 spots due up. First pitch to him. Swing and a fly ball down the left field line. Bay makes the catch.
This one's hit down the line, but he's able to roam over and put it away.
Drew will be the batter. 0 for 1 thus far. Base is empty. 1 out. He throws. Here's a swing and a liner into left center. That should be a base hit. And he pulls into first with that base hit with 1 out. Number 26 will be the batter. 0 for 1 thus far. 1 out, man on first. The off-speed pitch in there for a called strike. On 1 the count. He grounded to short. This might be 2. Wilson gets 1 at second. And 2. A double play. No runs on 1 hit and nobody left on. We go to the last of the 4th. The Diamondbacks lead it 2-0. It'll be the leadoff man trying to get things going here. On the ground to short. Drew. Over to first for out number 1.
And this hitter goes back to the bench. The shortstop will able to make a nice throw over to first.
Ryan Domit steps into the batter's box. Last season he hit .273. He's got a career batting average of .252. First pitch, here it comes. Lined up the middle, Drew. And a good throw gets him. 2 down.
That shortstop's right there to glove it. And then fires to first base for the out.
Jason Bay is the batter. He finished off last year with 21 homers. He's got a slugging average of .515 lifetime. Now the pitch, big toss. And, oh, look out. He just barely got out of the way. And that goes through a base hit. And with 2 down, they've got a man aboard here.
Boy, he chased that pitch right off the plate, Don. It's hard to get your bat low enough to make good contact, but he did it there.
Runner at first with 2 down. Changeup just misses. 1-0.
Most hitters are high ball hitters. That's a low one. He's not going to chase that one.
He's at the belt. The 1-0 pitch. Back through the middle, and that one almost took the pitcher's head with it. Ooh, that was close. That one gets through and for a base hit.
This is a much easier pitch to hit when you can see it breaking towards you. And he just reaches out and gets this one.
2 down, runners at first and second. First pitch on the way. And it's fouled away. 0-1 the count. Randy, ground ball headed for the middle. Drew. And he throws on to first, and the side is retired. No runs and a couple of hits and 2 men left. 5th inning upcoming here at PNC Park.
The D-backs are on top 2-0.
It's the number 8, 9, and 1 hitters coming up. He delivers.
Swing and a miss, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2.
That one goes foul.
There's a swing and a ground ball. Got him. 1 away.
Man, that's a hard slider with a nice leg break, John. That's a great 2-strike pitch. Tough one to hit.
Johnson now steps to the plate, and this is his first trip to the plate in the game. Base is empty with 1 out.
First pitch, here it comes. Swung on, hit softly towards the hole. Sanchez on to first for out number 2.
Nice play by the third baseman, and he comes up throwing the first and is able to retire the runner.
Base is empty, 2 down.
First pitch to him. First pitch, a slider in there. 0-1.
Well, this pitch starts out in the strike zone and stays there. Got to swing at that pitch.
On 1 the count. Ian comes in with it on the ground to second.
Gomez throws to first, and the side is retired. That inning didn't last long. On we go to the last half of inning number 5. Arizona's on top 2-0.
The numbers 6, 7, 8 hitters are coming up, and it goes foul.
This one's popped sky high, drifting towards third base.
Tracy makes the catch.
Morgan will be the batter. 0 for 1 thus far.
Base is empty, 1 out. There's a smash between first and second.
Hudson throws to first, and he's retired for out number 2. Gomez will be the batter. 0 for 1 thus far.
Base is empty, 2 down here.
Here's a swing and a slow roller up the middle.
Drew.
He'll throw on to first, and the side is retired. And they go down in short order. We're through 5 here at the ballpark.
The D-backs have the lead,
2-0.
And if you happen to just be joining in, I'm John Miller along with Joe Morgan.
Now here's the ball grounded towards the hole.
And Sanchez gets there,
And it's in time. From his knees, he gets him. Wow.
Braun
Will stand in. He's 0 for 2 thus far.
1 out, nobody on. The pitch.
First pitch is a big breaker for a called strike 1.
On the way.
The 0-1 pitch, a fastball swung on and missed. 0-2.
Hit to the ground towards second.
Gomez on to first for out number 2.
That was a nice put out there, John, and he gets the easy force at first base.
2 outs, nobody on. Hit hard to the right side. Out in front of that pitch, and he's in a deep hole. It's 0-2. Swing and a grounder to first. LaRoche, and he'll step on first to retire the side. No runs, no hits, and no one left on. On to the bottom of the 6th. Arizona is leading 2-0. The numbers 9, 1, and 2 spots coming up next. Fastball swung on and missed. 0-1. He deals. There's a swing and a high pop-up. Stayers puts this one away. Duffy will stand in. He's 0 for 2 thus far. 1 out, none on. Changeup just misses. 1-0. The 1-0 pitch on the way. Ground ball toward the second baseman. Hudson. And a good throw gets him. 2 down.
This is a nice force out at first. Great job by the second baseman to get it there.
Base is empty. 2 down here. First pitch on the way. Sliders in there. No ball to the strike.
That pitch was on the inside corner, and even if he hits it, he's going to hit an easy ground ball someplace.
0-1 the count. Randy Johnson fired, swung on, and grounded towards the hole. Stayers. And he'll step on first to retire the side. The Pirates are shut down again, and that's 6 innings without a run so far. At the end of 6 full innings, the Diamondbacks lead 2-0. The 5-6-7 hit. There's a swing and a rocket toward short. And Sanchez gets there. Not in time. Too bad.
I'll tell you what, John. That pitch was way off the plate outside, and you don't catch up with many of those. Great back control to reach out and put some good wood on that one.
And Joe, it looks like the umpires have decided to send everyone back to the dugout. So I guess we'll try and wait this thing out. And the umpires have decided to stop the game, at least for now. We've got a rain delay starting now. It's just about, well, it looks like the rain has eased up, and the umpires are back in the field, and they're going to send the teams back out of the field to see if we can try and finish this ball game up.
John, after sitting that long, it's easy for the pitcher to tighten up a bit, so he's going to get a little extra time here to make some warm-up tosses with his catcher and see if he can regain some flexibility. I'm sure the two of them probably took the time from that delay to discuss some strategy and share some notes, so it'll be interesting to see how they approach this lineup the rest of the way.
The pitch. There's a swing and a drive, deep right field. And they can't cut it off. It will roll to the wall. And the throw to the plate. And he scores. What hustle.
Well, they tack something onto this lead here as they make a push to put this one out of reach.
Talk about the perfect time to have your bats start to speak. This team has a way of always keeping the pressure on.
Well, this is the kind of game where the manager has to make all the right moves. He's got to carry.
Shot toward the hole. LaRoche puts it away for the out. So a pretty good swing that time, but that is just allowed out. And timeout is called, and this may just be to give that bullpen a few more pitches to get loose.
It's time when everybody in the bullpen gets up, shakes off the dust. It doesn't seem like they're going to pull him right away.
Number 14 will step in. 1 for 2 in the ball game. Only one out, a runner on third. First pitch, here it comes. Just missed with the fastball. Ball one. Now he sets. Here's the 1-0 pitch. Well, with one out, Joe, this is interesting. They're going to walk this guy intentionally with the pitcher coming up next.
Well, John, they're looking for either a strikeout or a double play ground ball in this situation. But I guess this is what the manager's playing the odds. But guess what? The pitcher can spoil the odds if he bunts.
Should have thought. Runners at first and third, only one out.
John, a lot of speed over at first right now. I wouldn't be surprised to see some fireworks in this situation.
Here's a swing and a fly ball hit medium deep. Might be enough to get him in. Bay is in. Here comes the runner for the plate. He scores!
He swings under this one, and the result is an easy out.
Hudson comes in now. He's a switch hitter, batting from the left side. 2 down, a runner at first. He throws. On the ground to second. He dives. Up. From his knees. He got it. Now that is a Gold Glove play. The Arizona Diamondbacks get a couple of runs on just the one hit and one man left. Time of the 7th-inning stretch here in Pittsburgh. Arizona is leading. Mesa, he'll be coming into the game to take over the mound duties. He was a one-game winner last year. First pitch on the way. Grounded softly to short. Drew. And his throw is in time for the first out of the inning.
That was a nice throw by the shortstop. He winged it over to first to get the hitter out.
Nobody on base with one out. First pitch to him. Fastball just misses. 1 ball, no strikes.
Well, they're not going to chase pitches up and away. He's going to have to get the ball down before they start swinging.
Here's the 1-0 delivery. Curveball just misses, and he falls behind 2-0.
Man, that's a great two-strike pitch, but it doesn't work here. Curveball down, starts in the strike zone, breaks down in the dirt. You'll get a lot of hitters to chase it.
The 2-0 pitch on the way.
One of the toughest pitches to hit is that fastball up and in. You get a lot of soft fly balls on that pitch.
Two balls and a strike. Here he comes. Here's a swing and a miss. A ball below the strike zone. 2-2. The 2-2 pitch. There's a swing and a rocket toward short. Drew. And he throws to first in time for out number 2. Sanchez will stand in. He's 0 for 2 thus far. 2 outs, nobody on. He throws. Starts him out with a big curveball for a called strike. He throws. Sanchez takes the ball. That evens the count. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Hit in the air to center field. Burns makes the catch and the side is retired. First pitch, here it comes.
Starts him out with a fastball for a strike.
I don't think that was the pitch he wanted to swing at, John.
Strike two. So it's 0-2 now to Eric Burns, who'll have to swing at anything close, you would imagine.
There's two quick ones, and now the hitter's really in trouble.
Now here's the ball grounded towards the hole. LaRoche. And that's out number one as he takes it to the bag.
This is just a nice play by the first baseman. He takes care of it and gets the force out.
One out, nobody on. Here it comes. Swing and a ball popped foul to the left side. And this is hit in the air to straightaway left. This one finds its way rolling all the way out to the wall. And he's into second with a double with one out. Tracy will be the batter. He homered back in the first. One out, a runner on second. First pitch on the way. Fastball in there, and it's 0-1.
Not many people can handle that fastball up and away.
Here's a spin and a throw behind the runner. And he has to dive, but he's back in time. He kicks, he throws. Swinging a high drive, straight away left field, racing back to the wall. Gone! A two-run homer. A two-run homer, and this ball game is now a six-run game. Tracy gets his second home run of the game and picks up a power performer nod as he heads around the bases.
Yeah, power is the word for what he's been bringing to the plate. It's been hard to keep him in the yard today.
Stayers will step in. He reached on an error his last time. One out, nobody on. Pitch on the way. Swing and a liner to left. And it's through. That's a base hit. And he pulls into first with that base hit with one out.
He chased it off the plate and made solid contact. That's a good piece of hitting. I guess, John, they've decided that they want to at least talk it over on the mound. They're not quite sure if they're going to yank him, but it's anybody's guess right now. You have to figure they at least want to discuss what's going on right now, and we'll see how it turns out from here.
With one out, there's a runner at first. First pitch, here it comes. That ball is lifted high in the air, deep down the line and right. Out of here! A two-run homer. Two-run homer, and they continue to build their lead bigger and bigger. Drew runs up the scoreboard tally with that swing of the bat and is our choice for power performer of the game.
He just had a great read on that pitch, John, and he knew exactly where to deposit that ball as he drives in the runners. He's just cashed in on this opportunity in a big way.
Number 26 will step in. He's 0 for 3 up to this point. Nobody on base with one out. First pitch to him. On the ground to second. Gomez. On to first. 2 down.
That's a nice textbook defensive play, John. This ball is fielded by the second baseman, and he gets the easy force at first base.
Base is empty. 2 down. He kicks. He throws. That one is lofted in the air. Duffy has got it, and the side is retired. But not before they tally 4 times, thanks to a couple of big flies in the inning. Here come the Pirates in the last half of the 8th. Arizona's on top, 8-0. The 6, 7, 8 hitters are coming up next. Schneider will be coming in to pitch now. He did not have a victory last year. First pitch on the way. This is swung on and lifted to deep right field. makes the catch. What a play.
This ball looks good off the bat, but it hangs up a bit out there, and the right fielder is able to roam back and put it away.
Base is empty with one out. Swings and misses at that fastball. It's 0-1. He delivers.
0-2. Let's see if they want to finish him right here or waste one.
Right back to the mound. Drew. And he throws to first in time for out number 2. Gomez will stand in. He's 0 for 2 thus far. 2 outs, nobody on. Here's the pitch. Now here's a slow roller to third. Here's a swing and a drive. Deep center. Burns makes the catch and the side is retired. The Pittsburgh Pirates are held in check again as they are now scoreless through 8. 8 innings are in the books. It's on to the 9th. The D-backs have the lead. Swung on and grounded towards the hole. LaRoche. And that's shot number 1 as he takes it to the bag.
That's a great play for the force at first base. He just took care of it himself.
1 out, none on. First pitch, here it comes. This one's hit pretty well to deep left center field. And that is going to one hop off the wall. And he ends up at second. That's a stand-up double. Burns will be the batter. He's 0 for 4 in this one. 1 man out, 1 man on. Alone at second. On the ground to third. And he boots it. Sanchez. And they'll just have to sit on this one, so everybody's safe. Braun will bat now. A double his last time up. 2 men on, 1 man out. The pitch. There's a swing and a line drive to center field. And that gets through for a base hit. 1 run is in. So he's aboard after knocking in the run. Tracy will stand in again. He, of course, had that big home run in the 8th. 1 out. Runners at first and second. He spins and throws back to second. But he's back in time. A throw back to second. Runners at first and second with 1 out. First pitch on the way. That one swung on and hit in the air to deep right center field. Duffy gloves it for the out. And the runners will have to hold at first and second.
The center fielder has to range to his left, but he's able to track it down over there and put it away.
2 men on, 2 men out. First pitch to him. And this is hit in the air foul down the left field line. And he delivers. Good hard slider, swung on and missed. 0-2. Swing and a ground ball to third. Sanchez is there. Throws to first, and the side is retired. The Arizona Diamondbacks pick up a run on 2 hits, and they've left a couple of men on base. On now to the bottom of the 9th. The D-backs are on top, 9-0. The numbers 9, 1, and 2 spot. There's a bullet towards third. And this could be extra bases heading towards the corner. He's trying for second. The throw over to second. So with nobody out, he's aboard.
A lot of times guys get fooled on the changeups and they stride too far. But he keeps his weight back and then is a good cut at this one.
Runner at first. Here's the pitch. Smash toward the hole. And this one is placed perfectly base hit. Makes its way through for a base hit.
This pitching staff has given up 5 or 6 hits in a row. I can't even count them, but it's pretty awful right now.
Runners on first and second, nobody out. Here's a swing and the ball popped up, foul down the left field line. Pitch on the way. Now here's the ball grounded towards the hole. That looks like a base hit.
John, as a pitcher, you hate to see these. He makes a good pitch, but this ball is just hit in the perfect location, and he's able to race down the line and beat it out.
The bases are loaded with nobody out. First pitch on the way. Just missed with the fastball. Ball one. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Grounded to second, could be 2. Hudson to second for 1 and 2. A double play. LaRoche with that here. He's 2 for 3 thus far. Runner on third, 2 down. He kicks, he throws. Here's a check swing, but it's called a strike anyway. 0-1. Little too eager there, and he's behind no balls and 2 strikes. Lays off a pitch high, and it's 1-2.
With 2 strikes, you throw the power fastball upstairs, you'll get the hitter to chase it a lot of times, but he laid off.
The 1-2 pitch coming. Lined fair down the line and right. It rolls all the way to the wall. And that will bring a run home. So that's the RBI single to put a run on the board. Sanchez will step in. He's 0 for 3 up to this point. 2 outs, a man on first. He swings and hits this one pretty well. Deep right center. And it's through and into the gap. It should be extra bases. He's going to try and score from first. He's going to throw home, and the run will come in to score. What hustle!
This ball sliced out toward the right center area, and he knows that this will be a long throw to third, so he gets to second and just keeps right on going.
Man at third, 2 down. First pitch, here it comes. A fly ball. Burns is there, makes the catch, and the ball game is over. The Arizona Diamondbacks made themselves right at home here on the road, Joe, as they come through with a rather lopsided victory here.
John, if you're on the road and you're able to score as many runs as they did today, it can't help but lift your entire ball game for the rest of the road trip.
Jeannie Zelasco and Steve Physiak are standing by now in New York.
Thanks, John. And one performance was a demonstration of toughness out there on the mound in this one. And Steve, I think we have to say he's our Chevy player of the game.
Well, I think so as well. We saw another dominating performance by Randy Johnson. He's finally healthy. The back is feeling good. He's certainly no stranger to this kind of performance. When he's throwing his heater like that, man, the hitters just don't stand a chance.
Don't forget to tune in next time to Hardball Central for all the latest news in baseball. So for my partner Steve Physiok and our entire 2K Sports crew, this is Jeannie Zalasko saying thanks for being with us this afternoon.
you